Righto, it's time to end this once and for all. Everything is 100%. We don't need elixir. Riku's alright. It's got everything. Maybe not the best of everything, but something. So, let's do this. Let's end this.
Get ready, Xemnas. It all ends here.
Oh. Nice. Big monster.
So, it seems your hearts have led you to obliteration. Perhaps it doesn't pay to be too loyal to one's heart. I will have to be sure and remember that.
No! We can take him on our own.
And now, the final boss. I'm glad that it's like press triangle quick, otherwise this would have gone wrong. You need to remember. I've never actually been hit by any of those cylinders, so I always wondered what would happen if you stayed on those cylinders. Would you lose instantly? Could have won there, but fine. We'll just take care of the right and then just go back to the left and just kill one or two. Probably the one. That takes care of that. Oh, well there's the opening then. Hey, now we can finish this. And the winner is us. By the way, well, yeah.
I need more rage. I need more hearts.
Xemnas, there's more to a heart than just anger or hate. It's full of all kinds of feelings. Don't you remember?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Well, that's it.
Gosh, you all did great.
We did it. Enjoy the cutscene.
You're coming back with us, right?
I had given in to the darkness.
Riku!
How am I gonna face everyone?
Like this?
Hurry!
I'll open a path.
Ah, flip it, I'm just gonna talk.
You don't belong in the Dark Realm anymore, Riku.
How do we get out of here, Your Majesty?
Nominee.
Ridiculous.
Well, I'm not sure. But we better hurry and get through.
Wait for me!
Come on.
Thank you, Nominee. Sure. See? We meet again, like we promised.
Huh? You said we'd meet again. But when we did, we might not recognize each other.
Roxas!
I did, didn't I?
But I knew you.
It's strange.
I think I understand. I see myself the way you remember me. And you see yourself the way I remember you.
I always thought nobodies were doomed to fade back into darkness.
Yeah. But you and I didn't. We got to meet our original selves.
So, we can be together again.
Right. Anytime Sora and Kairi are together.
We'll
Aww,
be together every day. Right, Sora?
adorable.
Yeah.
Gone back to Kairi.
Look sharp.
And Roxas is now with Sora.
Don't worry. You're all still you.
Hey, let's go home.
Riku, come on.
Yeah.
Sora, Riku!
Well, looks as though we're not finished yet.
Riku! Sora!
There is one way we can fight them now. Right. There's one way we're gonna win now. Almost there. Just gotta keep going. Oh, and look who's up there. Well, when we get to him, that is. The wing off, another wing, and then we've got him, sort of. We haven't used a high potion. Which is good. We haven't used the energy. Oh my god, just realised. We didn't absorb that much energy. Otherwise we could have done a lot more. There it is.
Hey, Riku? Yeah? I wanted to thank Nominate, but I
couldn't bring myself to say it. Not until everything was back to the way it was before.
Don't worry. We'll make that happen. Once this is over, you can thank her all you want.
Yeah.
Here we go. There we go. So might be able to win here. See if it happens. Yep, it's going down. But I don't think we'll win here. Nope. Right, I need to have high potion. And now we're at maximum for the last battle. Oh, this isn't actually the final battle. This is.
Heroes from the realm of light. I will not allow it to end this way. Not yet. If light and darkness are eternal, then surely we nothings must be the same. Eternal.
You're right. Light and darkness are eternal. Nothing probably goes on forever too. But guess what, Xemnas?
That doesn't mean you're eternal.
No more eternal than that radiance of yours. Anger and hate are supreme. We shall go together.
Is that all you got?
Time's up. Okay.
Missed.
Is that all you got? I'll take him.
The aim there was not to try and get caught. Doesn't really matter how. I just don't like being caught.
Time's up.
Right, if we're lucky, we might be able to get him here. If not, it's going to damage him, this.
Time's up.
Got the right card. Right, it's reflect, reflect. So it's try and go an X here. Feel my pulse then, like it was tightening. And thus, the battle was ended.
We did it!
I wouldn't be too sure of that. Sora, I can't.
Don't say another word. It's not over. It's just not.
How can you say that? Even if we could go on. Look where we are.
Aw, come on, Riku. You've been hanging out in darkness too long. You gotta try and think positive.
Sora? You lead.
Got it.
You know, I always figured I was better at stuff than you.
Really?
Are you mad?
No. I kinda always thought you were better at everything, too. Riku, look. What's that light?
Oh, we're in the darkness.
End of the road.
Yep.
Put me down. I can walk.
I will have to say, when it gets near the end, like when they fall, I'm gonna have to mute because apart from a mic, I can put that on, but I'm gonna have to lower everything because
Maybe the
copyright
darkness has
music,
gotten to me, too.
Sanctuary, they really don't like
Riku!
that kind of music.
This world is perfect for me. If this is what the world really is, just this, then maybe I should fade back into darkness.
Riku.
If the world is made of light and darkness, we'll be the darkness.
Yeah. The other side. The realm of light is safe now. Kyrie, the king, and the others are there.
That's what I mean. Hey, Sora. Could you help me? I want to get down to the water. At least the waves sound the same. What I said back there about thinking I was better at stuff than you? To tell you the truth, Sora, I was jealous of you.
What for?
I wished I could live life the way you do. Just following my heart.
Yeah, well, I've got my share of problems too.
Like what?
Like wanting to be like you.
Well, there is one advantage to being me. Something you can never imitate.
Really? What's that?
Having you for a friend.
Then I guess I'm okay the way I am. I've got something you could never imitate too.
You know, it's really nice to watch. Just that Sora and Riku finally being friends again after a long time. And I can see why people have thought, hang on a minute, why is he more sad that he's found Riku than Kyrie? Because Kyrie he knew was safe. Riku, the last time he saw him was in darkness.
Sora? I think it's for you.
Thinking of you wherever you are. We pray for our sorrows to end. And hope that our hearts will blend.
Now I will step forward to realize this wish. And who knows? Starting a new journey may not be so hard. Or maybe it's already begun. There are many worlds, but they share the same sky. One sky, one destiny.
Light.
The door to light.
We'll go together.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is where I'm going to have to mute it. I really don't want to because, you know, it's nice music. It really is beautiful music. I love it. But the fact is that YouTube and Twitch have this problem with copyright. YouTube not so much as Twitch, but even then, it still is up there. But, yeah. I really do like the music Sanctuary. I don't think it should catch on, which I hope not, but we'll see. Mike, I just love the music to this. It really is nice. Good to see Donald, Goofy, and Mickey, Sora, Kairi, Riku. But when I've watched a lot of playthroughs, and I must admit, it's nice, especially when people are watching and the reactions are like them crying, but it just shows, you know, that this game has touched a lot of people. Well, you can frick off, I ain't crying. Okay. No, I'm not crying. But I will say, when I first saw this, I nearly smeared like, oh my god. Like that. He's finally back at the island. So, apart from the fact that I'm so confused with the castle bit of Hollow Bastion, because people are saying the castle in the middle was the castle that was deformed in Kingdom Hearts 1. But then you see Phil and Fayu, it said that's the castle that Maleficent and the rest were. So I'm confused at that. But it's one of them. Overall, the game was magnificent. It was beautiful. I loved the worlds. Definitely loved the worlds. For starters, Beast Castle. Brilliant. Mulan. Loved that world too. Hercules' world. Really nice the fact that they actually increased it. Now that you can go to the underworld. Pirates of the Caribbean was nice to see also. I don't want to talk about aerials. I hated that. Atlantica did nothing for me, I'm sorry. I really didn't think it did anything for me. Only because I don't do with, like, music. But people like it. I'm not going to fuss on it. The other thing as well that I've got to say is Lion King, Aladdin, Nightmare Before Christmas. They were all brilliant. And I like the fact that the Agrabah was bigger. Like, you could go more around than just in left, right, up and down. It was actually like you were walking around, you know, a city. Which it was, the city of Agrabah. Night Before Christmas felt more like what you saw in the movie, not something else. Then there was Lion King. I'm just glad. I do apologise. I'm just glad that it wasn't just Hakuna Matata means no. Oh my god, I cannot do with that. Tron, great world. Now, if I was going to talk about the movies, I will say this. So we'll start with what we saw first. So, obviously, we can't say much about Yen Sid's world, Fantasia, because he only went there for a little bit. There wasn't really much to see. But there will be something to it, so we'll get to that later. I will have to say, with Beast Castle, which is Beauty and the Beast, I love it. I thought it was a brilliant movie. I like the Beast. I love the castle. Belle was brilliant. Gaston was an amazing villain. They were all pretty cool. And for an award it got, amazing. Mulan, it was okay. Not bad, just not great. Hercules, whilst I liked it, I actually liked it. Somewhat. Okay. It wasn't bad, it just didn't do much as it did everyone else. But I will say that Hades killed it. The actor for Hades killed it. He was the one who did it. I wanted to watch more of Hades because of him. Pirates of the Caribbean. We're talking the movies, by the way. Whilst the actors weren't in the game, watching the first movie was brilliant. Barbossa is my favourite. I would also say that 2 and 3 were decent, but we'll get to that another time. Little Mermaid, I like the first one. Don't talk about the second one. The second one can go eat horse crap. No, really, I mean it. It can go eat horse crap. It really can, in my opinion. Aladdin 1, which I should have talked about on the first one, was brilliant. But the second movie was underwhelming. I really thought it was underwhelming. Dan as the genie wasn't exactly what I'd call amazing. I thought it was good, but wasn't great. I thought, if anything, it was Robin Williams. He was the genie, not Dan Castellino or whatever. Homer Simpson, no. Just no. I respect him as an actor, but I could not take him as Genie. Because all I could hear was Homer Simpson. That's it. Then there was Nightmare Before Christmas. Now obviously, in the first game, Oogie Boogie grew bigger, and that was in the PS2 game. But for the movie, if we're going to just go by the movie, and there was only one movie anyway, I thought it was fantastic. It is one of my top 5 of all Disney movies. Definitely a top 5. Lion King, I thought was overrated. But it's not bad. It is brilliant. It's like Final Fantasy VII. I love Final Fantasy VII as a game. But for it to be the best ever, not really. I'd go with 6 or 9. But 7 is still a really good game. Everyone always says that overrated is bad, but it doesn't mean bad. Overrated just means it's rated more than what it deserves. And for me, Lion King deserved less than what it got. I mean, don't get me wrong, Scar was amazing. Mufasa was brilliant. But Simba as an adult, all I could hear is... Ugh. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not Simba that was the problem. It was some of the songs. Yeah. I cannot take Timon and Pumbaa. And I can never take that song, Hakuna Matata, out of my head. It's not the worst song. That's Can't Wait to Be King and Can You Feel the Love Tonight. Those two are the worst. Hakuna Matata is just one of those songs that got into my head so much. Simba as Matthew Broderick wasn't bad. I'm not saying it was the worst. But at times I could just hear him and it's like, it doesn't sound right. And Tron. Tron was one of those movies that I was so hyped to watching. I was very disappointed. And it's one of those movies I should have enjoyed. It really is. I felt that it should have been a movie that I loved. But it was boring. MCP, not interested. Sark, not interesting. The characters were not interesting. And the world just felt... I did try though. I really did try to get into it. Tron Legacy didn't even work for me either. But it's one of them, unfortunately. Anyways, I digress. Tara Strong. I like Joe. I'm sorry, but Tara Strong is so awesome. Jonathan Freeman's just Jafar. Brilliant. Just Arno. He's back and he's in it. James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones. James Arnold Taylor. Frank Welker. Oh, so brilliant. And you got additional voices as well. I wish I were part of that. John DiMaggio. What the hell? There's a lot of them that's I could say, but you know, you can't say more than one staff credit roll. But overall, those were what I thought of the movies. Winnie the Pooh, I can't hate that because I loved it as a kid. So I'm leaving it off. I can't hate it. P.S. You can take it as much as you want. There's no copyright apparently. I want to watch that horror film actually. Anyway, that's another story. But that's Kingdom Hearts 2.5. We've now done 1.5 and we've done 2.5. Does that mean that we're going to end Kingdom Hearts? You know, like, is that it now? Hell no. I am not giving up. Because we still have 2.5 Birth by Sleep, which I said I want to go on. But there's also 2.8, which is obviously the story of Aqua, and the other one, which 2.8, which is basically the 3DS version. That's something I want to go on. And then obviously Kingdom Hearts 3. I will not be playing Chain of Memories. I am sorry. If you want to play it, by all means, you play it. But I don't. I do not want to play it. I would rather get my mate to play it, give me the stuff, and I'll upload it. It won't be me, it'll be someone else. But anyway. So, there are one or two last things that I'm going to do. I'm going to show around where things are. But I'm also going to show, like, there's more stuff to do in the game. Yeah, there are still some more stuff to do. Kyrie cried at that point, and then, yeah, and now so I've seen it like, oh, she cares. But I do like to say thank you all for watching. There is still two things I want to show. Well, one more thing I've got to show. Now, I will admit on something. The Organisation 13 members, as well as this last one, I am not confident on. Even if I'm at level 99, I'm not that confident. So I will have to say, yeah. Oh, here we go. Another cutscene.
Nothing's changed, huh?
Nope. Nothing will.
What a small world.
But part of one that's much bigger.
Yeah.
Hey, Riku. What do you think it was? The door to the light.
This.
This?
Yeah. It's always closer than you think.
Sora! Riku!
Hey, what's up?
Look,
From the king?
That could be anything, by the way. It could be another journey. Or it might not. We'll see. Well, look at all them keyblades. That's right, Birth by Sleep. That could be our next one. Yep, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, people. That's the last one. So how did we do? Let's have a look. So 89% of Jimmy's journal is complete. Completion of Gummy Roots is 9%. We've healed Paimon 16 times. We've saved my Mickey 0 times. Most used form is our master form. We've used the anti-form 3 times. And we've used Stitch a total of 1 time for summons. That is amazing. Okay, now let's go back into the game. Because there is but one thing I need to show you. Okay, let's show you. So complete all worlds and defeat Xemnas. So we have to beat Xemnas by completing all worlds. There are still things we need to do. We need to challenge the #1 thing to a duel. Now we just need to have a look what's here. So treasures. So Radiant Garden's got 2 more that we need to find. We still have a bunch of new missions to do, like fighting all these characters again. We've got to challenge these guys to a duel. So, time to show you where it is. So if we go here, There's the portal. Okay, so word of advice, because I've done this once, and once is enough. It's not easy, this boss. If I was to say anything, potentially this is the hardest boss in the game. Yes, you heard that right. Hardest boss in the game. You're probably thinking, well, it can't be that hard. No. Let me say that again. Hardest boss in the game. And yes, I'm even putting Sephiroth in there. He's tougher than Sephiroth. Sephiroth is tough. Don't get me wrong. But the character you're about to see is much stronger. Anyways, that is all from me from Kingdom Hearts 2.5. If you want to continue trying to beat the organization as well as Lingering Will, by all means, go for it. Good luck. I am going to come off now because I am going to get ready for other things. We will get Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep ready at some point. In the meantime, you all take care and I'll see you all very, very soon. Have a good day and remember to keep your heart strong. Bye bye.